So today we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and why my advice for 2021 is to actually nix the resolutions and instead consider building resiliency skills so that you can be more resilient. And that to me is an evergreen skill. We always need to be more resilient. And if 2020 didn't teach that to us, I don't know what will. So let's get right into it. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because so many people give up on their resolutions, and often sometimes it feels really upsetting and disappointing, and we feel bad about ourselves because we didn't maintain our resolutions. And it kind of has the opposite effect, right? When you think about having a resolution, you want to grow, you want to become better, and if you don't follow through on some of that, you actually feel bad about yourself, and that's really not the goal of resolutions. And research actually said 25% of people actually don't follow through on their New Year's resolution for more than a week. So that says a lot, right? We need to kind of revamp our idea of how we start a new year. And so like I said, it kind of hurts our mental health, and there's better ways to look at redefining yourself in a new year and just becoming a little bit better of a version for yourself and the people around you. So resilient people have a sense of purpose and meaning. They show and feel gratitude for things in their life. They help others when they can. They bring and use humor to cope with difficult situations. They cultivate a sense of optimism in their life, and they confront and learn from difficult emotions and situations in a healthy way. And these are all things that we sometimes do well and we sometimes don't do well. And to grow in those areas, I have 4 really easy tips for you. And even if you just stick to one, maybe try one a month and do something every day to kind of cultivate one of these skills, I think you're gonna find that you'll feel much better and happier and able to kind of tackle some of the more concrete goals you have in your life or your relationship or your career. So the first is, and the most important really in my mind, is self-compassion. And we're all often very hard on ourselves if we don't accomplish something, or we fall short on a goal, or we fail at something. But really those are the things that make us human. So finding time to just say, I love myself and I'm trying, I'm doing the best I can, and realizing that one day at a time is how we make progress. Is really, I think, one of the most valuable things you can do for yourself. Number 2 is mindfulness. I started my mindfulness journey about a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, and I practice meditation every day for 10, 20, 30 minutes or so, and it has completely changed my life. I have a sense of calm and a sense of acceptance in situations that I can't control that I never ever experienced before. So there's a couple apps I really love. I'll mention 2. One is Calm and one is Headspace. I'm not getting any money for that, but enjoy them. There's a free version and also paid versions. I think you'll find them really actually quite easy to get into. The third is about having strong social connections. And we're going through this phase of almost like virtual isolation, because even though we're on screens with people, it just doesn't feel the same as being in person. And so having those strong connections and social distancing and seeing each other as best you can in whatever ways you can, and still building those connections. And the last but not least is finding time in your day to show, express, write about, whatever it is, gratitude. Gratitude is something that I always knew was important, but I never really practiced in my life. And now I see how important it is to actually have concrete ways that I'm expressing gratitude. So a little fun fact about me, I start my day with my gratitude journal by my bed on my nightstand, and I write 3 or 5 things that I'm really grateful for. It could just be waking up in a warm, cozy bed. Sometimes it's people in my life, but no matter what it is, I just find something to be grateful for, to wake up to that day, and it really changes my entire perspective for the day. And sometimes if I'm feeling down or stressed out or upset about something, I'll go back and read old entries in my gratitude journal. It really makes me feel a lot better and more motivated. So I hope these 4 things can help you. Again, just try something for a few weeks, and any good habit takes about 3 weeks to stick. So I hope you can try them. Let me know how it goes. Take care, be well, and be kind.